What's up everybody, welcome back to Minecraft. My name is Bawambaa, aka the Big B, coming at you from the Nether. As you can see, we have dug out a... oh, that's a dangerous guy over there. We have dug out a huge tunnel here, which lead into an area there which we will talk about in just a second. But I just want to show you the area leads, of course, from our Nether hub. So we have this big opening here, and this opening is for a very special thing that we are going to do today. It will, of course, not only be for this thing. This tunnel will probably lead a bit more this way and this way. We will have a lot of... what was that? Oh, it was a burning Enderman. The Endermans are crazy in this game, man. I swear to God. But anyways, guys, we need to do something today because I really would like to have a big income of blackstone. And these guys are everywhere here. It's a very dangerous place. But anyway, we need a lot of blackstone, so I think it's time for us to build a piglin bartering farm now when we have all that gold and stuff, and we can get a lot of blackstone. So I've dug out this area here, of course, which you've already seen. And if we enter this room, let's see, do we have any... yeah, we have a little... whoa, whoa, get away from me, for reals. So I have dug out this huge area over here, and this is where the gold farm, no, not the gold farm, the piglin bartering farm will sit. We are going to jump over in creative mode, and I will show you the farm that I've designed for this. So what we have here, this is of course the storage, which we can come back to a little later, but it's quite basic. But anyways, here we have 16 piglins, and here we have 10 droppers that will release 16 gold ingots that these guys will trade, and then they will drop their items, of course, and the items will be pushed by this slime block here down here. Then they will be pushed again by this slime block to align them with this honey block, which we use because it's not a full block, as you can see there, and then they will line up perfect to be collected by the hoppers in the storage systems, because we don't have water in the Nether, so it's quite hard. But anyways, when they have been lined up by that slime block, they will be pushed by this slime block down the ice road here, and they will be collected by the storage system. And up here we have where we load our gold, so we just fill all this up. Then we have 2 hoppers per dropper, so when everything is filled up, this is a lot of gold to go through. And of course you could expand it even higher up if you would like to do that as well. And the technical part of the whole thing is that we have a hopper clock here, which will be turned on if I press this lever. And this clock basically controls everything. It will trigger this observer that will trigger these pistons that will make the gold shoot out. Then of course the redstone line will trigger these observers that will trigger the item pusher stuffly stuff. So you know, it's quite basic stuff, but I've designed it myself, and I like to design my farms myself. You know, I could just take someone else's farm, and probably sometime I will, but often I like to just design them myself because it's a really fun challenge. But let me show you the farm in works. So let's push that, and you will see the gold will be push down to the piglins, then they will trade, and then we have a timing that will push the items down, and now the items are here, and in the next cycle they will be pushed down the line here, just like that, and then they will be collected by the item storage system over there. And this collects a lot of stuff. Now, of course, you could go with even more piglins. You could go with up to 24, I think, before you go into entity cramming. But then you would also need more hoppers. I just didn't want to go overboard right now. You could also add more of these modules and link them up to the storage system. So, you know, but we will start with this, and I think that will be enough items for the time to come. Or I believe so, at least. So back in survival, we are going to tackle this project. I probably have some resource gathering to do as well, because I don't think we have everything for this farm right now. But I'm going to do that, and then we will get to building in a fabulous time lapse. Yeah, so how about that, guys? The farm is finished. Almost. And this guy over here is annoying me, because I came here to buy some name tags for the piglins that will be stationed in the farm. And this guy... Oh, now he has. Okay, because he wasn't restocking his trade for like 2 days. It was so weird, but now he seemed to have restocked it, so that's perfect. We don't have to make another villager. That's very nice. But we can see here we got an Impaling 5 trade here as well, which is super cool. So of course we have the mending, then we have Luck of the Sea 3. If we ever want to go fishing, you know, that could be a nice thing to have. And then we have the Impaling 5 and the Lure 2. So we can make we can make a very good fishing rod from this trader, actually. But we are going to buy some more name tags from this guy. And then we should have 16. Let's buy some more while we can. So we got name tags for days. Thank you, Mr. Villager, for not being such a douche. So the next mission is to lure some piglins into the farm, and that shouldn't be any problems, because there's always a lot of piglins spawning down here. As you can see in the time lapse, I had a real problem with all the hoglins and stuff falling down on me, and yeah, it was really annoying. But we made it done. And this is how the farm looks right now. There are some details left. We have some hoppers missing in the back chests here, but we totally ran out of iron. So we're gonna go and have to go and mine some more iron, because we don't have an iron farm, which we will have to build in the upcoming episodes. But there are some small difference. Like, as you can see, we do not have any honey blocks on the side here, so we only have one honey block, because we don't even have a bee farm, so that would have taken so long time to have crafted up all those honey blocks. But one there is enough, because the items will stay on the edge and they will fall down the hoppers there. So what is left to do is to prime the farm with gold. That will take a while. And then build some kind of road up to the chamber here where the piglins are supposed to be, and then lure them inside there. So that's the first mission of the day. But we don't want these kids, right? So we have to take care of that. And then we will just spawn some piglins, lure them up here, go away and come back and spawn some more and lure them up there until we got 16 of them. So let's do that. Right, so let's see if we can find someone in the woods here. Oh, there we got one. There we got one. Come on, guy. You will be employee at Bawambaa's gold farm. Alright. Perfect. Now place a block. And let's anger him. Okay, he's angry. Let's see if we can find our way back also. I don't really... Whoa, there's many of them. Like, okay. This is both very... Okay, now we're gonna die now. Okay, let's bounce. Let's bounce. If I just stand there and break the block, it should work, right? Oh my god. Okay, this is becoming harder than I believed. Oh, he just went straight over the trapdoor. Are they supposed... Alright. So obviously they are too big for the trapdoor or something, so they won't fall down. So I think the most proper way is to just lure them up here with some gold and then put some gold here, and they should be fine. So let's try that instead, because that was a little bit too intense. Luckily for us, we have a lot of gold, so if this takes a while, that's how it is. We're gonna try the gold block thing once again, and then we will de-aggro them by placing gold down there. I think that's the most proper thing to do. So we got 2 of them here now, so let's go up here and let's break this when they are done. Okay, come up, guy. Let's jump over this. Oh, they don't even need a trapdoor. Okay, here you get. Here we go. Holy shit, that was hard. It was much harder than I initially thought. That's why I didn't say so much, because I was seriously concentrated on what was happening on the screen. But let's close this up again. And this is something like this is how it's gonna look. We are going to do the decoration after we are done with this, while the farm is working. But now we have 16 or 17 something, I lost count, but we have at least 16 piglings inside here right now. And when we prime this, which I haven't done yet, which I should have been doing, but let's start off by removing this nether road that we have here, because I don't want any more monsters on my yard. Okay, so the last pieces of gold right here, right now, and this will be here and prime itself. Right, so basically what we are doing with the storage system is that we have this basic setup here with the comparators and the redstone torch locking this hopper at a certain amount. Then we have 4 items that will not be sorted in the system, and then we have 41 of these items and they will stay there. So if we put one more in, it will go down like that, right? Perfect. And we have the first one here is blackstone. We're gonna have 3 for those, and then we have 3 for gravel, and that should work just fine to keep up with the flow of stuff. And in the last ones we are going to have the overflow items, which will be potions and water bottles and that kind of stuff, which we don't really need, and the books will go up there as well. But let me do this, and then we can finally try out if everything works as it should. Alright guys, so we have almost all the items stored up. There are some items that we don't have 41 of, so I have locked all the chests with netherrack, and then we will run the farm for a little bit, and then we can take those items and fill in the storage items. So we are going to press the on button right now and see if this farm is producing anything. But actually there are one more thing we have to do, because I don't want to crush the items. So we're gonna put a block over here like that, and everything should be fine. Or maybe we should put it... now we can put it here. Alright, so it's time to flick the lever finally. This is the most annoying build I have ever done. I am never building a farm in the Crimson Forest anymore. Believe me guys, this was ridiculously annoying. But let's see if the farm works. I hope so. It would be so annoying if it didn't. Let's see. Nothing is happening, okay. Oh, of course, we don't have any items. I'm so stupid. So we need 20 items. Let's go with gold blocks, because, you know, we're rich. So now everything should work just fine. Come on. Oh, that was not correct. Oh, because there is a glass there. Now everything should work super good. Okay, so let's try this again. And now everything should be fine, right? Let's see. Items getting pushed. Oh, of course. Yes, it seems like they did. So let's see if everything is synchronized. Yes. And everything is working like a charm. Perfect. Now we can go on and store all the items that we didn't have. Alright guys, it seems like the farm is running smooth, and as you can see we have a lot of chests left there. We'll see how much storage we will need in the future, but we'll start at this, or else this maybe could be storage for gold blocks or something like that. But everything is working fine, you know, and the hoglins are still annoying like usual. But yeah, the farm is working fine. It's producing stuff already. It has not been on for long at all, and you can see this is just a couple of minutes. We got all this blackstone already, and all this gravel, all this quartz, leather, strings, iron as well, which is perfect. We need to make some hoppers, but this turned out super good. So now what is left is to decorate this bad boy. Now I haven't really thought about that yet, because I've been so busy designing this and building this and getting this work. So I think I'm just gonna wing it as usual and come up with something nice. I'll probably go with some blackstone, some gold, maybe some glass on the floor to prevent mob spawns, because we don't want any of those inside here. That's something I have learned with this project, my guys. But anyways, I'm gonna get to work, and we'll probably head into a time lapse, and we'll see each other after and see how everything turned out. So let's go, guys. guys, so we are done with the building for today, and let me say it, I think we pulled something really nice off. So we can start off in the tunnel here. Let's go all the way back. We can enter pearl away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. So we got the start of the tunnel here, and here we got our little Billy Bob that's been helping me with this whole build. Thank you so much for that, Billy Bob. Let's show this together. No? All right. Anyways, so we have the nether hub here, and then we have this nice tunnel that we managed to build together here. With the crying obsidian and the glass on the floor to prevent some mob spawns, and then the different type of blackstone and deep slate stuff to have it a little like a round shape, like a circle, maybe a little less circle, but I think it's nice. And yeah, we also got the deep slate, as I say, and we got the buttons here to prevent the mob spawn, but also to give it a nice look. And some soul lanterns in the ceiling, and some support going here with the pillars. Real nice. And then you enter the room here. Whoa, oh my god, that was not how it's supposed to be. Come on, I think we have an endermite here as well. Yes. Oh, that was a bad shot. And you, sir, don't do that. So you come to the room here, right? And then we have more blackstone, and the tunnel will continue this way. This way we have the nether fortress actually over there. So that's this is going to be a long tunnel, because that's very long way, very far away, sorry. And then we went with the blue terracotta, as you can see on the walls, which match the nether hub thing. And I think that will be the main theme of this nether section here. And if we go into the piglin bartering room, this is how it looks. So we have this little bridge section over here, and you can go down to the floor this way. And basically the same type of colors and blocks that we use in the tunnel. We have the crying obsidians around the walls, like this. And then we have the farm here, and it looks like this. Now this project isn't 100% finished just yet. We're gonna change out these glass to gold blocks, but you know what? We're out of gold, boys and girls. But that's okay. We will come back to this area. We will work more in the future. You know, we have to split up the project so we don't get tired. And yeah, of course, a lot of blackstone and other blocks we have. We have been running this farm for quite a while, so we got a lot of resources. This is so nice. This is so nice, and a lot of spectral arrows. So everything works like a charm. And of course, you can also access the back of the farm over here. This I haven't done anything with yet, but we will do that in the future. And you can power the farm and put in your gold ingots over here. But for the moment, I think we leave it off like this, and I think this is something we could really work with in the future to make it look even better. I have some plan to put something on the walls as well. We might put a little edge of deep slate here up in the corners, but we'll see. That's another day, another project. Right now I just want to get this episode out, because it has been taking a quite long time to get this done. But that has to be it for today, guys, and I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you did enjoy, please consider giving the video a like. You know, it would make me a happy man. In the next episode, we are going to work on something completely different. We might return to the Witch Island and complete it. I have some gracious plans for that. But until then, guys, take care, be nice to each other, and we'll see each other in the next one. Bawambaa out.